What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is time for the weekly fragrance rotation number 20. Let's get into it. So this week I did bust out some stuff I haven't pulled out in a while. Starting on Sunday, I went with Issey Miyake L'Odyssée Pour Homme. This one has a very interesting note of yuzu. So off the top, it is very tart and citrusy. As it dries down, you get some aromatics, you get some fresh spiciness. A little bit of this like floral woody feel as well. A killer for the spring and the summertime. Performance on here is solid as well. I get 7 to 8 hours of performance out of this stuff. A fantastic option and kind of a unique smelling fresh fragrance in my opinion. Not too many people are going to be wearing this one right here. What I wore on Sunday, Issey Miyake L'Odyssée Pour Homme. What I wore on Monday is Tom Ford Costa Azzurra. So luckily my dad, he is a big supporter of this fragrance channel right here. And he had this bottle of Costa Azzurra laying around and he decided to give it to me. So I have about, I would say that's what, like 30 ml, 40 ml of Costa Azzurra now. Big shout out to my dad. This stuff smells absolutely amazing. It's another one that is very aromatic. You get this very fresh citrus feel as well. Some woods in the base. This is a unisex fragrance, but I think it does lean slightly more masculine. Performance is kind of the downside though. I only get about 5 hours out of this stuff. And for the hefty price tag, I would think performance would be better. Another one kills in the spring and the summertime. You can wear it year round though if you wanted to, because it is just a fresh, clean smelling scent. Really solid stuff right here. What I wore on Monday, Costa Azzurra. What I wore on Tuesday is Drakkar Noir. Gosh, I mean, I wear this stuff a lot. This is one of my favorites in my collection. That old school masculine freshness. It's not too old school though. You could definitely pull it off in today's day and age. Another one that is aromatic. A good amount of these fragrances this week are aromatics. But like I said, aromatic, you get this nice green woodiness. You get some oak moss in the base. I feel like that oak moss note is what really makes this have like that slight old school feel. Performance is solid. 6 hours of performance. You could pick this one up for $20. I would say give it a shot. You're not going to know if you like it or not if you don't try it out. You can wear this one year round. Signature scent worthy in my opinion, but you do have to take into consideration this is not going to be the biggest compliment getter. Just keep that in mind. But what I wore on Tuesday, Drakkar Noir. What I wore on Wednesday is Power by 50 Cent. Picked this one up from a Macy's backstage a few months ago, and I'm actually really digging this stuff right here. It's very nice. The way I would describe it is kind of like Davidoff Cool Water combined with Acqua di Gio Profumo. So off the top, you do get that very fresh green cool water DNA smell in here. And then as it dries down, you get this dose of patchouli, which does give it some slight similarities to Acqua di Gio Profumo. So yeah, very fresh, green, a little fresh, spicy, woody patchouli in the base. Really solid stuff right here in my opinion. I mean, I picked this one up for like $10. And for that price, I do think this is a steal. Performance isn't a strong suit. I only get about 4 hours of performance. But with spending $10, how much performance can you really expect? Another one works pretty well in the spring and the summertime. You could also wear it year round if you wanted to, because again, fresh, clean smelling scent. I would say get your nose on this one right here. I mean, for $10, I think this is really solid. What I wore on Wednesday, Power by 50 Cent. What I wore on Thursday is Polo Blue. Gosh, this stuff, it just smells so good. I mean, just like that very fresh shower gel, clean kind of a smell. I think there's some melon and cucumber off the top, so it has this very fresh, watery, slight tropical feel. Then you get some like woodiness in the base. Really solid stuff right here. Another one, spring and summertime. I feel like most of the stuff I wore this week is geared towards spring and summertime. The weather here is starting to heat up. That's probably why. Performance is actually solid. I get 6 to 7 hours of performance out of this stuff. I do think this is a must-have in my opinion. You can't go wrong with the original Polo Blue. What I wore on Thursday, Polo Blue. What I wore on Friday is Michael Kors Extreme Blue. Another one that is very aromatic. I don't know why. I guess I was just in the mood for aromatic fragrances this week. Super musky. You get this very bright citrus off the top, a little woody as it dries down. Some really good stuff right here. I picked this up from a Ross, I believe like 2 years ago for around $30. I believe it's discontinued. I can't really find any Michael Kors fragrances. I'm not too sure what Michael Kors is doing with their fragrances at the moment. I don't really see them putting out any new stuff. But yeah, another one, spring, summertime, really good. Another one year round because it is a fresh, clean, masculine kind of a scent. Performance isn't too good. I get about 5 hours out of the stuff right here. But for $30, I guess that's not terrible. Does smell really nice though. What I wore on Friday, Michael Kors Extreme Blue. What I wore on Saturday, Ford Mustang Black. Just got this one recently. I didn't do a first impressions video of it because this is the first Ford Mustang fragrance that I have ever had. I wasn't too sure if it was going to be good or not, but turns out this stuff is actually very good in my opinion. The note breakdown is pretty simple. Off the top, you get grapefruit. As it dries down, you get some geranium in the mid, and then there's some patchouli in the base. So off the top, you do get that bright grapefruit, and then you get this geranium, which almost gives it kind of like this fresh minty feel. But once those notes disappear, you mainly just get patchouli. So it is a patchouli heavy fragrance. If you're not too sure what patchouli smells like, it is a very damp, earthy, green kind of a smell. Patchouli can be kind of divisive. Not everyone is going to like that very damp, green earthiness. But if you don't like patchouli, definitely don't go with this one right here because it has a blast of that patchouli in the base. If you like patchouli, fantastic one right here. If you're not too sure what patchouli smells like, I think this is a great starter fragrance to get into patchouli. You can get this one for under $20. It's still at that price. Performance is all right. I get about 4 hours of performance, but I believe I picked this one up for about 15 actually. For $15, can't complain about that. I'm definitely going to have to check out more of these Ford Mustang fragrances because this one really impressed me. What I wore on Saturday, Ford Mustang Black. All right, that wraps up the weekly fragrance rotation number 20. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a fantastic day. Peace.